Hey managers, sales leaders. Hey, question for you guys, okay? If you go on PTO, if you go away for an extended period of time from your team, how does your team do without you? Are you putting out fires? Are you having to chase customers down? Are you have customers getting angry with you? Are you being looped into emails? Are you constantly checking your Teams or your Slack? Are you potentially having to come back and put people on PIPs or coaching plans? If any of that's happening to you, if you can't even just enjoy and have peace of mind on your holiday, that is a clear indicator that you don't have a team. Well, Bo, what do you mean by that, man? What I mean by that is you are the team. You're the player, you're the coach, you're the manager, you're the jailer, the warden, and the prisoner. Okay, and when you leave, if your team goes straight down in production, that means that you've built a culture of dependency. Okay, they don't know what to do without you. Mom and dad are out of the house. Kids go crazy. Next thing you know, we got a keg in the backyard. We got the cops outside. We got broken furniture. We got ashes on the couch. That's a problem. And you can't grow organically leaders on your team. You can't properly train and develop your reps on your team, and you can't ultimately get to where you want to be as a leader, and you can't do it with people depending on you, and you've got to handle everything. And I guarantee you it's probably showing up in other areas of your work, right? You're probably being stretched so thin that you probably are messing some other areas of responsibility up because you're so busy doing everything hands-on. Now, I know I said in previous videos, roll your sleeves up, get in the bullpen, pick the phone up, dig, swim, get out of there, help your team, get in there. And that's all true. And that's still, I want you guys to still do that. But what I need to follow that up with is it doesn't mean you do it 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, you only need to show your reps how to do this 1 or 2 times, and then your job now as a manager, as a leader, is to step back and monitor how they actually apply what you told them, and then course correct a little bit here and there. That's it, man. Your job's done at that point, okay? You've given them the tools, you've given them the process, you've given them the know-how. Now your job is to understand how do they apply that and manage that, not keep doing it for them. If you keep doing it for them, you just build a culture of dependency where no one can operate without you. You're at a standstill, and you're never going to get to your number, or you're never going to create the team or the culture that you want to be if that's what your situation is right now. So I'm going to give you guys a few things here that you should be doing before you leave with your team, okay? But let me just say this before I go into those 3. If you are doing that, if you are doing everything for them, if you are making every call, handling every customer problem, doing every email, solving every fire, and you're not letting them learn, then you need to stop it right now, okay? Now let's go into the 3 things. So number 1, what I want you guys to do, what I do before I leave with each one of my reps. Let's say John comes in. John, look, man, you're projecting to hit your number. I want you to do this amount to keep doing this amount of dials. I want you to up your conversations today. I want you to jump into this and multi-thread a new account and focus on these 3 things while I'm gone. Okay, bye, John. Amy comes in. Amy, you're new. You're in your first 30 days. The only thing I expect and want out of you right now is just have a ton of conversations. Get your knees wet. Get your knees dirty. Get her to get punched around a little bit. And then the last thing I'll say is this. I want you to also set up some time with Devin, because he's one of our more senior guys. And I want you to listen to some of his calls and have him listen to some of your calls, and that's it, okay? Bye, Amy. Devin, come in, man. Look, you're already at your number. I'm not worried about you. I want you to follow up that tough customer that we've been trying to get for a few weeks. Loop in this partner right here to try to break into this area. But hey, man, if you have some time, could you put some calendar time with Susan to help bring her up to speed? I told her she should listen to some of your calls, and you can give her some feedback. Okay, bye, Devin. All right, you should be doing that for every one of your reps, depending on what their area of coaching needs to be or where they're at in their tenure and what their problems are, okay? This way that they understand that you're thinking ahead and that you're giving them something to align to and follow while you're away, okay? This is so important, okay? Because you don't want to just leave them in their own devices without any sense of direction. And it's not going to be and number 2 I'm going to go into is whoever your team leader, whoever's stepping in. It's not on them to start coaching and managing these guys, okay? Number 2, the coach, the team leader, or whoever's going to be stepping in for you after you're gone, you need to let them know what you told John, what you told Amy, and or whoever, Susan, whatever the new rep I was giving you guys in the example is. And Devin, you need to tell your team leader, hey, this is what I told all the reps. This is what I want all of them focusing on. What I want from you right now, team leaders, I want you just to monitor that, get updates from them, and I want you to send me a bullet point report of each rep at the end of each week on Friday by close of business of where they're at with that, what they're struggling with, are they completing it, and that's it. And that team leader needs to monitor them and do that, okay? This is important because number one, it's given your team leader a chance to step up as a manager, a chance to identify where problems are, a chance for them to think for themselves on if these people are doing what you told them to do or not, and a chance to also, a little bit of autonomy here to actually apply and affect some of the problems that may come up while you're gone. All right. You also need to give them a clear outline of anything to expect, any customer problems, any fires, any potential pitfalls while you're gone, and then give them a comm line, a communication line to somebody else if necessary, or to you directly if that's what you want to do, of what they should do should that arise. Okay. The third thing, you need to sit everyone down, team leader and the teams, and let all the people know and understand that you have told your team leader, first of all, this is the team leader while I'm gone. This is what she's going to be doing. Also, I have relayed to her everything that I want each one of you individually to be doing while I'm gone, and she's going to report to me at the end of each week. Now, this is important because it adds an extra layer of accountability, right? You've given it to the rep directly. Good. Now you've given it to the manager who's in charge while you're away. Even better, because now that rep knows that they're going to be tracked, they're going to be audited, and there's going to be actual there's going to be problems if they don't do what you've told them to do, and we're going to know. Okay, so you just need to add that extra layer of accountability there. All right, guys, let me know how this goes. If you have anything that you would add to this, don't like it, maybe you think one of my ideas bad, maybe you think I'm a micromanager, please let me know. I love to read your comments.